Froggycrossing around their crossing, and today we're going to do my very first merch look of Froggycrossing's colouring books. Apparently she was collabing with Fox on Instagram to create this lovely illustration of the colouring book, and I quite like it because it's very like, it's not neutral, but it's more vivid in my sort of respect and that stuff. And plus it's pretty good because I've not seen a colouring book merch before, so it's definitely my first time looking at a merchandise this time. So I thought if I could just look at it, I could probably do it that way. So let's have a look at the back. So at the back, as you can see, I quite like the illustrations at the back. So she's got frogs, she's got emojis, and she's also got I think she's got stars. She's also got I think she's got a heart as well, and on here it says art by Fox. That's what it says. So all the art that she's done for Froggycrossing is pretty good. So let's open it up, shall we? So we have, so at the top it says, this book is dedicated to everyone who supported me over the years. Hey, that's you. Special thanks to Fox for the wonderful illustrations. So I think on the first page you've got Froggycrossing, but I think it's like the farm called Froggycrossing, because she's doing an iron called Storybrooke, and or is that the, I'm kind of confused because there's two outfits that she actually wears. Because one thing she used to do an iron, her first iron was called Pagan Bay, but I'm not sure this was a Pagan Bay kind of illustration or not. I'm just a bit curious, or this could be the farm core version. I don't know, but I think this could be the fairy core version. I mean, that's what I was just making sure on the safe side. And also this is Froggycrossing and Lily, because when she started her, I think it was a Fairy Core Island Pagan Bay, she had Lily was one of her favourite frog villages at the time, but she's definitely had done probably a few more irons now. She's done, I think she's completed Late Frog, but she's still working on Storybrooke at the moment. So she's definitely done probably Fairy Core, Kid Core, and now Farm Core. But what other core will she be doing in the future? I can't wait for that. So for this kind of illustration, there's a lot of mushrooms, but I think it's one of her previous builds that she did on Pagan Bay. So this is kind of like more nostalgic for some of you that might have watched her back in 2020, because around that time, obviously we were in like lockdown around that time. That's when Froggycrossing was like, you know, started doing like, you know, Animal Crossing content, and plus Animal Crossing came around 2020 when it was around March 2020 maybe, around that area. But I quite like the illustration of this page. It looks very good, and I think I definitely want to colour all this in, definitely at some point. As you can see, it says, hello and welcome back my beautiful froggy army to another video. So you know what I mean, she uses that phrase a lot in her videos, which is quite good, because if you want to start with your, like what you're going to probably say, then you could obviously start with this phrase. But if not, you could, I think it's better if you come up with your own phrase. I just don't want to steal this one, but I quite like the illustration of it, because I like the, I'm not sure this is bubble writing, but it's quite a good font. I quite like the font of this page, so it's quite good. But on this one you've got Froggy having a picnic with her, I think it's one of her actual latest, I think it's like a cake, but she's actually done that as a vlog video, how to make it. And plus you might have seen her cats in some of her videos as well, and also she's done a few Squishmallow videos, but I don't know when she started doing that. Was it 2021 or was it 2022? Near around that area, because she likes her Squishmallows, and that's what I mean. And also she's got some little butterflies. I like the background of this one, it's quite good really. Okay, so we've got, in this illustration, you've got Froggycrossing with a little leaf umbrella when it's actually a rainy day, and guess what's sitting next to her? A frog, and it's on a little log like this. I quite like the illustration of this one as well. I think there's a lot of good illustrations in this book so far. But for this one, I think this is one with her holding a net with 3 butterflies, and also you've got 3, and it's like she's trying to, like, you know, chase after them so she can put them in the museum or something, because that's what's in Animal Crossing New Horizons and that stuff. But if you look at the cupcakes, you've got some bread cupcakes, because you can see there's bread tags on this and these two, and half on these two. Got some sprinkles, and also you've got strawberries. So there's also bread tags on the cupcakes and that stuff, but there is a thing going on with the bread tags, but I'll probably show you that page at some point. As you can see, this is Froggycrossing, but you can also draw yourself on here too. As you can tell, it says draw yourself with Froggycrossing, which is quite awesome, isn't it? And also you've got Froggycrossing. I think she's kind of painting some Easter eggs or something, because she's got a froggy one in there, and she's got this little basket to put them all in. So if you're into Easter, I recommend colouring this one, because it's definitely very like, you know, very Eastery, I would say, because Easter's definitely coming up in a few months' time, I must say. And also you've got Froggy, the kid call Froggy, because she did her kid call probably after Pagan Bay, so she posted a dream address. So I've probably already toured Pagan Bay and also Lake Frog, and also her other island as well, which is called Lac. So I've definitely in total I've actually toured probably 3 islands now. So I think her last one will probably be Storybrooke, but I might not be doing any more island tours when it comes to this year though. I'm just giving you guys a heads up, but I quite like this page, pretty good, so you know what I mean. And plus she's got balloons that look like frogs, stars, and just the ordinary balloons as well, with Froggy with a smiley face on it. I quite like these pages though, they're pretty good, aren't they? Pretty good quality. So if you do want to, if you're going to use pens, crayons, pencils, whatever, you could definitely colour all these in. And plus, I didn't notice about this page is that it's very good illustration. I think this would be quite a good background one, because you've got frogs, you've got rainbows, and all the other stuff as well. But on this page, I'm quite amazed about this one, because it's got Froggycrossing jumping into the bread tags. Quite funny, isn't it? I was literally thinking, what? That's definitely a good one, because this literally started, I think it wasn't on stream, I think it was one of her vlogs that she said she was making like a smoothie, but she actually put a bread tag on it, so she actually ate the bread tag or something. But that was the actual kind of thing that was going on around down then, so you know what I mean. And you've got Froggycrossing in a Halloween kind of costume and that stuff. So if it comes to Halloween, definitely colouring this one, I'll recommend. And as you can tell, I think this is like a little treasure chest with all the gold, bells, whatever. And she's got like she's got a cat, she's also got a frog, and she's got her doing some probably construction on her island. As you can see, she's got a little shovel down here, so she's doing some construction and that stuff on that page. On this page, you can actually give her a makeover. So it says Froggy a makeover. You can actually give her one, so you can do what you want. So that's quite a good one. If you want to get like, very creative, you can definitely do this page. And on this one, you've got Froggycrossing and Captain Quack on this one too. So that's definitely a good one, because they're both, I think in the past they've definitely done a few videos on Animal Crossing, but who knows, we might get another video with him in here again, you know what I mean? So what's going to be on the next page? So on the next page, you've got Froggy and her 2 cats, Peach and Pepper, but it looks like it's like she's got a lot of like I think it's like wool and that stuff, and she's trying to get stuff done, but these 2 cats keep gaining up on her. That's what they're like. And plus they like to nick her squishmallows. Every time she does one of her vlogs, she says, well, just to give you guys a quick update, Pepper and Peach have been hiding the squishmallows underneath the sofa or something. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that go on when it comes to those 2 cats. They're in every vlog, I must say. And then as you can see, you've got Froggycrossing making something. She has done one of these cooking, I think it's not a live stream, I think it's like cooking vlogs before, so she has done a lot of stuff on that. And plus, you might be familiar with this one. It says, draw what you're craving. She's done this on live stream, so I can definitely relate that this is definitely something else that we can actually do as well. I think we can draw whatever we want, which is quite good, so you can actually get your creativity out a little bit. And as you can see, that's Froggycrossing. I think she's up, I'm not sure, is she taking them out of the oven? She must be baking some biscuits with frogs on them, or froggy chairs, whatever, because she's done that previously. And as you can see, we've got Froggycrossing. Oh, she's delivering. She's got like a little delivery card, and she's got it inside her, it looks like, Oh yeah, little mailbox in the game. That looks pretty good. And on this one, most importantly, you have, I think it's Peach and Pepper, or Pepper and Peach. These are her two cats. They're quite funny, they are. We've seen every single vlog, you know what I mean? So if I go on to the next page, God, there's so many pages. Don't know how many pages there is in this one. Might want to check that out. Right, let's turn this page over. Oh, the Christmas tree. I didn't know she was doing this one, but we've already seen that vlog not that long ago. I think that was kind of towards the end of November, but then obviously early kind of December time. So you got Froggycrossing on a Christmas tree. Oh, that's awesome. It's got, I think they're like little froggy angels, yeah, ballerinas, and I quite like the actual tree. That's pretty good inspiration. Don't know how she did that. And oh, look at that. She's got her frogs. So you've got one that looks a little bit out. The other one looks like he's a cool dude, and this one looks a bit out the I don't know why, but I think I like the illustrations. They're quite, some of them quite funny, to be honest. And you've got Froggy Army, and also you've got a frog with like I don't know if it's like a little, with a little wall ball or something, I don't know. Then you've got this frog, looks like a cat a little bit, and you've got this one with a little cowboy hat, and this one like chilling out. Yeah, I quite like the inspiration of this one. I think you definitely want to go and check that out. But the thing is, Froggycrossing did say that they will get in stock, but sometimes it takes a while for them to get in stock. So as soon as they get restocked, she'll let you know when it comes to any of her vlogs, videos, and that stuff. She would normally, or even live streams, just to be on the safe side. But I guess this is the farm course side of Froggycrossing. And this one, oh, she's watering her pumpkins, and she's also got some carrots, some, I'm guessing, potatoes. Well, that's quite a good one. That's definitely a good one for farm core Froggy over here. So you have fairy core Froggy, then you had kid core Froggy. Now we've got farm core Froggy. I guess it's her fishing, and there's a fish right here thinking, ah, like literally, it's so fun. Oh, I didn't know there's something. It says, what were Pepper and Peach dreaming? Ooh, this is definitely, I'm guessing licking squishmallows, maybe? Maybe. And obviously she's got her boba, she's got her probably like vegetable stuff. She's got her little, I think this is kind of like a little cupcakes, and probably a few other stuff as well. And on this one, it's got Froggycrossing and some ducks. Like she's been chased by ducks, or they all walking with her or something. I'm not sure, but it's like on a rainy day as well. Oh, this is her with her cowboy kind of thing. I didn't know she was going to do a cowboy thing. That's pretty cool. And she's got some, I guess this is the hay bed that she uses in Animal Crossing as well, so that's quite cool. But on this one, it looks like she's actually on like a little island just chilling out with the little coconut tree and the little message in the bottle. That's awesome. Right, let me turn that over. God, there's so much to see in this book. That's a cool one, because it says I love frogs. But that's cool, because that's another good background illustration there. I like that. Then you've got Froggy with a button. I think that's her kind of chilling now, I guess. So what's the next one? Draw your favourite boba. Wow, that's awesome. And then on this one, you've got Froggy with some butterflies, but I think she's like looking after her flowers in the garden. That's quite a good one. I didn't know that was going to be on there. And oh, of course, her birthday one, because she had her birthday in August, so this was definitely a good illustration to have. That is definitely a good one. Oh yeah, if you've been like aware of her stream, you know, every time she says we've got to do a hydration check, stay hydrated is now officially in her current book as well. So you can definitely have a look at that as well. So if it comes to, like, you know, when it comes to her live streams, you will know what goes on and that stuff. Oh, and that's the end of the page. Well, that was definitely something, wasn't it? So I hope you guys enjoyed my little like first look of Froggycrossing's colouring book. But the thing is, you can only get them from, I think it's like Chromade. That's sort of her actual merch dice area. You can get it from there, but it kind of depends on the shipping, because sometimes it doesn't arrive on time. That's what happened with mine. So it came on Monday, but it originally supposed to come out in December. So sometimes, at the moment, sometimes some of the deliveries can get delayed slightly, but at the end of the day, as long as you have high hopes, they will definitely come, I must say. Make sure to like on this video. If you're new to my channel or see more of my content, please subscribe to a variety of content you might enjoy. Might involve Animal Crossing content, Utopia content. Well, when it comes to next week, I'm definitely going to be posting my iron tour. Well, the only reason is that at the moment I've got a bit of a cold, and I was thinking, I'm not sure if I want to get that recorded today or do I want to do it on Monday. So I might be recording it on Monday and it might come out Monday time. But what I might do instead would be is that I will be posting a YouTube short this around, around Friday-ish or something like that. But this video will be coming out on Saturday though. So when you're watching this will be out Saturday. So you know what I mean? Also turn notifications for other Animal Crossing and Utopia content videos today. Bye for Animal Crossing. I'll see you next one. So bye.